The diagram I have here shows the flow of memory from sensory to short-term working memory and to long-term memory. And I'll also be explaining the differences between implicit and explicit memory. So here are memory stages. First goes to our sensory memory. In our sensory memory, we have iconic memory and echoic memory. I from iconic is visual, and that's less than 1 second. Echoic, echo, audio, 3 to 4 seconds. And the sensory memory holds raw sensory input for a very brief time. Large capacity, it has a large capacity, but it fades quickly unless you really give it a lot of attention. So, for example, you glance at a phone number, but you forget it almost instantly unless you're going to go ahead and rehearse it. Now we have here the short term slash working memory. This duration lasts around 20 seconds. Its capacity is 7 plus or minus 2 items. And that's based on the classic Miller's law. It involves active processing of information. So phonological loop is repeating words and numbers. Visual spatial sketchpad involves holding mental images. So an example would be repeating a phone number to yourself until you dial it. Now, long-term memory, it's a duration. It has duration of potentially a lifetime. So the capacity is essentially unlimited. It requires encoding, often through elaboration, rehearsal, or meaningful association. Its retrieval depends on cues and depth of processing. We also have different types of long-term memory. We have implicit memory and we have explicit memory. Implicit, also known as non-declarative memory, is an unconscious recall. It involves procedural memory such as skills, tasks, like driving a car, cooking a pancake, typing on a keyboard. It's learned gradually. It does not require conscious awareness. Next, we have explicit memory, which is also known as a declarative memory. It involves conscious, intentional recollection of facts and events. There are two subtypes, okay? So there's episodic memory and there's semantic memory. Episodic memory is about personal experiences and events. For example, your high school graduation. And semantic memory is factual knowledge that you have to remember. It's your physics equation or your social security number. So, working memory is that bridge that allows the manipulation of information. And you have here your sensory memory. Again, to remember, this is the this has the fastest duration. Short-term memory, your working memory, trying to make sense of things. Long-term is remembering things for a long time. And we have our unconscious recall and our conscious.